Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. This is my eBay haul for Friday, April 27th. I hit one rummage sale on this day and that was pretty much it. I think it did. I can't remember if I went to any yard sales after. I think I might have gone to a couple, but they weren't great, so I didn't buy anything. So this particular sale was at a Methodist church up in Basking Ridge, about a half an hour away, and never been there before. So I wanted to get there early, even though it was kind of a rainy day. So I got there around 7:45, and there was already a big bag in front of the door that had a cardboard box in it. I guess that belonged to someone's. And, you know, there was a little roof over the front part of the sidewalk. So that's where this lady had her bag, I guess, holding her spot. And it was funny because she was sitting in the car next to me. And I wasn't planning on getting out of the car at that point. I was putting my bags, getting my bags together so that they were easier to grab when I got out of the car. And as soon as she saw me, like, getting my bags together, she got out of the car and, like, booked for the door. I'm like, lady, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to steal your spot. So, a few minutes after that, I got out of the car and went up and stood next to her. And she turned out to be really nice lady. I actually saw her at another rummage sale this past weekend. And so we talked for a while, but it was funny because she had this voice that I thought was funny because, well, it sounded like she smoked about 3 packs of cigarettes a day. And I was telling my daughter, you know, my daughter always likes to hear the rummage sale stories. And she's like, you know, who'd you meet today, Mom? Were there any funny stories? And I said, well, there was this lady, so she was very nice. We talked, you know, the whole time before the rummage sale. I said, but she had that voice like the ladies in the chocolate episode of SpongeBob. And my daughter just started laughing. And for those of you who don't know, there's an episode where SpongeBob and Patrick are selling chocolate from door to door. And they knock on this one door, and this really old lady answers. And she's like, what are you doing? What are you selling? And they're like, oh, we're selling chocolate. Chocolate? Oh, I love chocolate. Let me go get my mother. And the mother comes. And the mother's like this tiny little prune of a person in a wheelchair with this big booming voice. And she's like, chocolate? I love chocolate. So this is exactly what this lady sounded like, who I was talking to. But she sells at a flea market in English Town. And she asked me, you know, if I resold. I said, yeah, I do eBay. She's like, oh, I can't do eBay. It's too hard. It's too much work. And I'm like, yeah, it is a lot of work. Which is why I haven't, you know, uploaded any videos the past couple weeks, I guess, or 3 weeks. I don't even know. Because the beginning of the season has been insane. The end of April and all of May is just nuts. There's rummage sales everywhere. I've already listed over 100 things, and I think I still have like 140 or something still to list, and I have a huge rummage sale coming up, so I'm drowning, but I'd rather be drowning than not have any work. Now my next feat is to try and find a place to put all this stuff. Let me show you what I got. The prices were kind of a little all over the place. Some were a little too expensive for my taste, and then some were really reasonable. So I ended up staying there for about 40 minutes, and I kept walking around and looking like I normally do. And I ended up finding some of the best stuff toward the end, which happens a lot of the time, which is why I, you know, look 3, 4, and 5 times. So the first thing I got was they had a box full of craft stuff, so I did get this cross-stitch kit. It's actually this flowered pillow up here with these, I think it's Jacobean style flowers. I think that's how you pronounce it. But those are normally really popular, so I'll be sure to put that in the title. And yeah, it's called Early American Pillow right here. But the kit's complete. The gloss is in there somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. So that's in really good shape. I think I paid $1 for that. should be able to get probably at least 15. Then they had this tiny little weird alcove of a room. It was really small, all stone walls, and that's where they had their books. And the minister, he was in charge of that. So he would let you come into the room, and then you'd have to pay him before you went and looked at any of the other stuff. That was the only place where you had to pay separately. So in there I spent, I think, $3.50. For 50 cents I got this Bible. This is an Oxford leather Bible, which is actually a really good one to find. This thing would like to wake up someday. There we go. But, I mean, it is a little worn, but I think I can at least get like 20 out of it. And it does have this picture in the front. I don't know. It looks like somebody just glued this in here. This doesn't look like it belongs in here. But that's okay. It's still, I don't think it would do anything to the value. So there's that. And then I bought this box set of Harry Potter books that I'd never seen before. This is, oh wait, before I show you this, I've had people request they want to see my cat, so he just got up from the couch. So hold on one second, I gotta move the tripod. And don't look at my dirty floors. Kitty cat. Oh, of course, now he's gonna run away. Psst, 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 psst. Come here. I guess he doesn't want to be on camera today. Anyway, this is Kit Kat. Like the candy bar. Psst, psst, psst. You want to go outside? He's not going to be as talkative as he was in the other video. Can you look so everyone can see you? Hello? Psst, 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 psst. Hey. Look over here. Hey. Yes, you. Okay, apparently he doesn't want to show anyone his face. But, there we go. Anyway, that's Kit Kat. Who now wants to go outside? Let's hold. Okay. Excuse my dirty floor again. I did vacuum like 2 days ago, but anyway. Okay, sorry if I made anyone dizzy there. Alright, let me move my tripod a little bit. Okay. So this is a Harry Potter box set I'd never seen before. It actually has, it's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban, and then Philosopher's Stone, which was the original title of Sorcerer's Stone. This is from Raincoast Books. It's in really great condition. It's a box set from Canada, and I think it would originally cost $60 in Canada. I think I can at least get $25 for this, maybe even $40. So I was really happy to find that, although I would love to keep it for myself, but I don't really have a reason to. I have all my Harry Potter books downstairs. Then the only perfume-related thing I found was this set from Crabtree Evelyn. It's a jojoba set of body lotion and body wash. And it looks like it's like 90% full. But it's still in the original gift box, so I shouldn't have a problem selling this. These are selling for around, I think I have it up for $40 with free shipping right now. I should be able to get that, or at least like $35. And I paid $2 for that. Okay, then I ended up putting some things in my bag, taking some things out after I looked them up, and so that went on for a little while until I found two of these little guys. These are little porcelain milk carton shaped things. I mean, I guess you can use them as a creamer, obviously, but you'd have to wash them in the dishwasher because it's really hard to get them clean with such a small opening. But I also put bud vase in the title because I think that these would look adorable if you put water in them and then just put like wildflowers in the top. So I got 2 of these for, where's the name on these? 2 of these for 50 cents a piece, I believe. Yes. And the name on here is, there we go. It says Seletti. S-E-L-E-T-T-I. It was designed in Italy. There we go. So I got 2 of those. I put those up the other day, I think for 25. I can't remember if it was free shipping. I don't think it was. I think it was plus shipping. But I'm not sure. I've listed so much in the past couple days. I have like brain fog. But I actually have 3 watchers on them already. So I'm hoping they'll go pretty soon. Then one of the last things I picked up, and I don't know why I hadn't seen this. Somebody must have put it back. But I hadn't seen this my first like 4 or 5 trips around. But I saw this guy. This is a snowman with a messenger bag and snowshoes. And I turned him over and he said Eldrith Pottery. Or Eldrith 2014. So I looked him up. This is actually the annual snowman from that year. They always do annual pieces. So they're very limited. The pottery from this company is pretty popular. So I think I put this guy for auction at $40 plus shipping. And we'll see where that goes. Then I got some ornaments. And they're all pewter. I got this one from the League of New Hampshire Craftsmen. This one's called Whispers of Spring. And this is supposed to be a birch branch, which is their state tree, I think. It's signed on the back, which is going to be really hard to see. There you go. But it's signed by the artist. It says 2014. This is their annual 2014 ornament. I guess that was kind of a theme during this rummage sale. I have this up for auction at $24.99 with free first class shipping, so we'll see where that goes. And then there's this Lovell Designs piece. I'm not sure if this is a pendant or an ornament. It's pretty big for a pendant, but you can use it for both. So I put both words in the title. This one's called Homeward with this continuous ring of, supposed to be swallows. And really pretty. Designed by Ken Cantro, whose work has been featured at the Smithsonian. So I think I put that up for around the same price as the other. It's either 20 or 25, I believe. Then this is from Danforth Pewter. Oh, by the way, I paid, sorry, I didn't tell you what I paid for any of this stuff. Paid $2 for the snowman and $3 a piece for all these pewter ornaments. Okay, the Danforth Pewter Company in Vermont. I got this beautiful maple leaf ornament. It's so realistic. And it is marked Danforth Pewter way down here on the bottom, which is going to be really hard for you guys to see. But anyway, it's right there. And it's got the hang tag and the little felt storage pouch and the ribbon that I just dropped on the floor. So I think I asked, $15 for this. And then this one I think is going to be the best seller. And this is also from Danforth Pewter, 4 Vermont snowflakes in Jericho, Vermont. This is called a Bentley Snowflake. This is going to focus here. There we go. And I think it's Wilson Bentley. He took these amazing pictures or photo micrographs or something like that. I don't know, it's in my listing. He took these amazing images of snowflakes, of real snowflakes. And they make snowflakes from those images. So this is from 2014 again. Yes, continuing with the 2014 theme. So that one I have up for $25 with free shipping, and that one already has a watcher on it. So, fingers crossed, and that might even go higher because I think those are kind of hard to come by. So, last but not least, and this is actually going to be a short video, guys, because I didn't buy that much and I didn't want to double up on videos because I have so much work to do. But I am taking a break later this afternoon. I've been working and working and working, and so later this afternoon, since my daughter doesn't want to see it, my son and I, since he's off from work today, we are going to see Avengers Infinity War, and I'm very excited. Although he already saw it with his friends, but he told me he would make the big sacrifice and go back to see it with me because he really liked it. But that's the one thing about my son. He's always been my movie buddy forever. Since he was 18 months old, I took him to see, what did I take him to? Oh, Little Mermaid, and he sat on my lap the whole time eating popcorn. And from that day on, he has been my movie buddy. My daughter does not have the patience to like sit through a movie still at 12 years old. I mean, she will, but she gets antsy. And my son, even with his ADHD, movies, he loves. So, I'm very happy that through these 22 years, there was never a time, even in high school, when he was embarrassed to be seen with his mother and go to the movies. He would always go to the movies with me. So, I'm really excited about that. Especially excited to see Thor, Chris Hemsworth, who's, my newest boyfriend on my list. I love him. My husband always teases me. He's like, he does not adhere to your list of qualifications at all. He goes, he's like blonde and blue-eyed. I go, yeah, I know. So every once in a while you gotta, mix it up and go, off the list. So, but I like him because he's so funny, as well as being, Chris Hemsworth. But anyway, my son was trying to get me all upset. He's like, oh, Mom. He's like, you're not ready for Avengers Infinity War. You're not ready for it. I said, please don't tell me Thor dies. I said, if you tell me Thor dies, I'm going to have to throw you out of the house. So, anyway, I have to prepare myself for whatever happens. But, anyway, let me show you the last thing that I bought. This was weird because these were scattered all over the place. I found these bowls in like 4 different places at this rummage sale. These are by, I hope you guys can see this. Hold on. Anyway, this says Roost, R-O-O-S-T. I swear this autofocus is making me crazy. Come on. There we go. You can kind of see it. There we go. Hello. Wakey, wakey. It says Roost. They make a bunch of different home deck things, but these bowls I saw on a website, I think you got 8 of them. There's 4 different colors. You got 2 of each color. I think they wanted $48 a piece. I mean, $48 a set. So I got 15 of them for $4 total. And I just love them because they're beautiful glass bowls, and I'm a complete glass junkie. I love art glass and I just love it. So there's this kind of like I think this is called the clear color. And then this is kind of a smoky color. I think I have 3 of the clear and everything else I have 4 of. Then you've got this kind of orangey color. And then I've also got green. But, I mean, they're great for cereal bowls. They're great for snack bowls and entertaining and all kinds of stuff. I think I'm going to sell them in lots of 4. I don't know if I'm going to mix all the colors up, though, because I'm not sure if people want the colors mixed up or not. So, I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think. Because God knows when I'll get those listed. I have so many other things to probably go up before those. So, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I will be back with lots more videos because I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rummage sales I've been to since this one. And I have a huge one this Friday. I mean, it's just insane. I've gone to like 3 or 4 every single weekend so far. So that's it, guys. Oh, and just as an update for the, I showed you guys Easton Press books in one of the last videos from one of the first rummage sales I went to this year. I had 21 of those, plus I went to the library book sale on Bag Day and I scored 5 more, and they averaged out to be like 13 cents a piece, which was crazy. So I had 26 Easton Press books that I paid a whopping total of like $21.50 or something. And so far, I just got them all listed within the past few days. So far, I think I've made $250, and I have 17 more of them left to sell. So, not too shabby. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.